up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Drake, there has been more fallout from the UMG lawsuit. All right. Drake is pulling the religion card. And what's more, he has pretty much destroyed any semblance he had of a comeback. Maybe he's going to be a comedic actor. But besides that, legal experts have weighed in and they are saying that Drake's case is so shoddy, so flimsy, so stupid. It's just not going to move forward. Y'all, let's get into this because UMG issued a statement and I want to read through it because it says a lot. But first, I talked about this in my last video, but can we just talk about this right now, right? Drake is suing people over calling him white and Jewish. He's literally trying to say that Kendrick's song Not Like Us is anti-Semitism, right? And here's the thing, a lot of people are like, that's stupid. Drake doesn't know the meaning of not like us. That means that you are like, you're not African, you're not black, right? But here's the whole thing, because I see the dog whistle. I see the play Drake is going. In my mind, Drake just went full Karen. He is trying to remind everyone, in my opinion, I know I look black, but I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. That's all that was up and down in that lawsuit. He wanted to remind potential jury members, he wanted to remind everybody that even though he may look black and he may be in rap, he is Jewish. And the scary black kid called Kendrick Lamar is threatening my life when he said, I think Oakland gonna be like your last stop, right? Anyway, UMG has issued a scathing response. They said, not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. And again, I know for people that just read that lawsuit, it seems like airtight, but it is a very flimsy lawsuit, and every legal expert says, for a number of reasons. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success. Again, it is illogical in a legal mind that you are saying that your company that has made you the number one artist and giving you the biggest um, package or album deal that you always brag about is now trying to destroy their number one artist. Why would they destroy their cash cow? I mean, even though the cash cow destroyed it themselves. They added, throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feeling on other artists. They pointed out the obvious. Drake, you were always engaging in rap beef. You are the initiator. You were the engager. How can you start a war and then get mad that bombs are being lobbed? This is your MO, Drake. This is how you kept stepping up, Drake. This is how you blew up, Drake. This is how you moved into your fake gangster rap boss era by instigating rap feuds. Let's also not forget when Drake used to tell Kendrick, drop a 50, right? Remember when Drake was doing that? Drake was taunting Kendrick because he thought that UMG, in my opinion, was going to pull another Pusha T where they were going to stop Kendrick from dropping music. Remember that whole thing about there was supposed to be some Skype meeting where they were telling Kendrick to stop, and Kendrick was like, it ain't over. And UMG got involved and said, no, it's over. Again, they did that on Drake's behalf. And the thing is, they have all of Drake's emails begging them to get involved, to stop Kendrick, to stop the release. Everything that he was trying to do, they have a record of that. And Drake is mad that they would not engage in illegal behavior. They said now he seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages for UMG for distributing that artist's music. Again, we gave Kendrick the same deal we gave you, and now you're turning around and you're trying to weaponize the legal system. Now, here's the part that Drake should be scared. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. Why did they throw that in? Because in the lawsuit, I believe, or in one of Drake's people, they released the fact that when he was like, I'm going to sue UMG, and then a UMG official said no, because then we're just going to turn around and sue Kendrick for defamation. They are one saying, throwing over a shield of protection over Kendrick, saying, you cannot sue. This is a part of your work. This is what a rap beef and rap battle is. The fact that you're now trying to play, I may look black, but I'm Jewish and I do this, and the black kids are bullying me. It as was of no consequences. You eagerly participated, sparked, and engaged. Did not Drake actually start it with Kendrick? And as much as people don't want to talk about, remember Family Matters? Even though Kendrick stepped on Drake's release and nobody like listened to that song was mad disrespectful. You accuse Kendrick of being a wife beater, woman beater. You accuse Whitney, somebody that's not even an artist. You accuse Whitney of having an illegitimate child with Kendrick's best friend. You also accuse Kendrick of being a victim of sexual mololo, which everybody thought that was a weird drag. Like, even if it was true, how is this a drag, Drake? We're a little confused if you don't mind breaking that down. Again, all these things were happening. He is threatening to sue Kendrick. So, what's Drake's total goal with this? Drake wants to make sure that Kendrick can't perform Not Like Us at Super Bowl. The only thing is, Drake, everybody keeps saying Drake just needs a hit. Drake ain't never going to get another hit. You have successfully burned the bridge with UMG, the biggest supplier of music. And I'm not defending UMG because the record companies do trash stuff, but you have successfully burned the bridge with UMG, the biggest distributor of music, all because you want to make sure that Kendrick could not perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. The funny thing is, if I was Kendrick, and we all know Kendrick is a petty king, if I was Kendrick, I would perform Not Like Us and change the lyrics to reflect currently what is going on. I would change the lyrics and do a Not Like Us redux to currently clown Drake and how pathetic he's come. Forget about him. And the thing is that Drake doesn't realize, Drake, the age of consent in Canada, what's going on in Canada, is 16 years old. The age of consent in most states in America is 18, except the state that Drake bought a ranch house in, which is Texas. There is no age of consent for dating. But if you're going to have sexual intercourse, I believe the age of consent is 14, 15, or 16, depending on how old you are. Anyway, right? They also said that at the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artists who might directly or indirectly become. Again, why is this so dangerous to Drake? Because Drake, UMG knows where all your bodies are buried. UMG knows all the creepy stuff you do. UMG knows all the grimy stuff you're in. Even how Drake is trying to blame Kendrick for the shooting that happened in front of his Toronto mansion after the Not Like Us stuff. Never mind the fact that Drake has goons, PDF files, weirdos staying in his mansion, according upon information and belief based on reports, staying at his mansion in Canada, the embassy. The fact that Drake is involved with goons and has thugs staying with him. The fact that he is involved in some Canadian beef, it appears, and he is now trying to convince us that people that were loyal to Kendrick flew to Canada, got in a car, did this, and did a drive by and hit a security guard like it is a Canadian version of Boys in the Hood. Drake, stop watch. Drake still think he in Degrassi for him to even think that anybody is going to fall for that. Anyway, listen, at the end of the day, Kendrick was 100% right. We just didn't know how right he is. Drake has completely destroyed himself in rap. You are a bitch. And baby, I mean that in the man way, not a woman, right? You are a snitch because you partaked in so many ruining of people's careers by having their stuff pulled down by UMG doing this, doing that. You are a sore loser because you are now expecting us to believe that UMG would not promote the hit song of a decade and wouldn't promote one of their biggest, if not at now, biggest artists when they have a hit song. You're a sore loser, you're a crybaby, but you're also very, very disgustingly um he's very disingenuous. You are a liar. And now you are trying to not prove that it's anti-Semitism, but you want anyone reading this and potential jurors to know while you may look black, you don't have the black ways. Y'all, Drake is a joke. This lawsuit is not going to get too far. He thinks he has it, whatever. You forget that UMG knows your cards because they paid for half of them. Y'all, listen, we about to get some character assassination. I don't think that Aubrey Graham was actually ready for this. Who advised him to do this? Dennis? Is it his mama? I don't know, but you know those little sad birthday parties that Drake's been having? Maybe he gonna have a few more because this is an absolute and entire mess. Baby, get ready for more sad days, Drake. And unlike that, you can't even blame Kendrick on this. Nah, 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 nah. You only got yourself to blame. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.